It's exciting, coming off that L in the championship. It felt good to see everybody out there still with energy and getting ready to play this bowl game.
This team hasn't won a bowl game since 2018. Is that something that guys talk about in the locker room? How important is it to end this season on a high note?
Well, we don't talk about it a lot because, these past 2 years we've been plagued by COVID, and we could have went to a bowl game, and then, we don't really talk about it a lot, but everyone's excited to play, and, it's going to be a good one to end this year with a bang instead of just having that sour taste in our mouth from the championship.
How much of an impact does that make when you end the year with a win?
It just helps with the camaraderie of the team, and a lot of guys, this might be their last game playing, so it'll be good for us. I feel good in my heart if we left with a win instead of a loss.
What about just the bowl trip? You guys haven't had a chance to do that, like you said, the last couple of years, just to get these 4 or 5 days down there in Texas with your guys that you may never see again or not see anytime soon. I mean, what are you guys going to embrace this trip together?
Oh yeah, we're going to have fun. We're going to be excited, but we're also going to lock in on the game. We know how to play between just be mature, go out there and just have a good time.
How far is Frisco from Lancaster?
It's about 40 minutes. It's a smooth little drive. Once you get on 35, you'll be good.
How many tickets have you needed to request this week?
I think I got like 25 in all. Yeah.
So were you going around to all your teammates just making trades?
One by one. If they give somebody else they Texas ones, I tell them to split. So
okay.
Yeah.
Who's all coming?
Friends, family, pretty much. One of my receiver coaches from high school.
How many tickets do you get?
I got 25. Like 25.
No. So how many does each player get? And
then, 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean to be playing you come all the way from Texas to Boise, Idaho, and here you are playing 45 minutes from home?
Yeah, it's exciting because, year round we don't really get that close to home other than the UTEP game. But, yeah, it's going to be really exciting for everybody to come see.
Some of the coaches have talked about wanting to play in Texas because of a recruiting thing. I've never heard of one recruit ever choosing a school because that school might play near their hometown in the future. That obviously wasn't a factor for your recruitment. I mean,
No.
Is it a big deal, or are people just kind of making it too big of a deal and it's just a cool thing?
I don't really know. I don't think it's that big of a deal because I never thought like that. But who knows how the kids thinking nowadays? It might actually be an impact for them.
What do you make of North Texas defense?
I think they're a pretty good defense. They got a couple pretty good players on their team, but it's about what we go out there and do. They got to dictate it off us.
Taylon Green talked about the Texas quad. Yourself, Genty, McAllister, and him. What are you guys? He said you guys were going to maybe work out in the off season when you're down there. What specifically has he told you that you guys are going to be doing?
We're just going to be out there all day, getting connections off a lot of different stuff. Maybe it's not a look we see, but we got to trust each other, trust where the ball is. So that's where that practice will get us in the off season. We got all this time in the future. So it's going to be fun to be able to go back home and still be there with your quarterback instead of y'all being in 2 different locations and getting that work instead of just working on your own.
Were you guys able to do that in the spring or summer?
In the spring and summer, you have different groups. So like Hank was running with the 1s and TG was running with the 2s. He would get a couple 1s rep, but it wouldn't be enough for us to get like a chemistry down.
Gotcha. Do you have any good nicknamed ideas for you four? I think Ashton said Texas Connection.
No, I haven't came up with one yet. I think that's something we got to discuss for sure.
What's the season been like for you? Just getting a chance to obviously get out and get some more playing time and make an impact and make some plays. I mean, you've been pretty pleased with the season?
I feel like I could have did more this season as a competitor that I am, but being able to get your first starting year under your belt feels good, especially when you got time to improve and you can see areas where you can improve. So I'm gonna have like a good locked-in off season where I can focus on all the things I need to focus on, and it was a good season.
We've heard Dirk say that Eric will just go up to him on the sideline and start, asking about different plays or suggesting stuff. What's Eric's personality like, and is that something that he does all the time, just kind of talking and suggesting things?
Yeah, he's a funny dude, but when we out there on the field, he wants the best for the team, just like everyone else. So if he sees something, that's what he'll ask about, just like any other teammate we got out there.
Well, what's that say about him, though? A redshirt freshman going up to like a dude that's been a head coach in the NFL, and he's like, "Hey, man, we should be running this play." Like, what? He obviously does. He's got some confidence.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you could suggest stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's times where it's like maybe it's not the right time. But we love that out of him for sure.
What have you seen in the connection with Dirk Cutter and Taylor Green? You're at practice, you see what's going on. I mean, heck, you're on the sidelines. Like, what stood out to you about that?
I could tell the trust that they have in one another, especially with being Coach Cutter having that much trust in a guy like TG, a young guy out there, instead of trying to just control him the whole time. I think that's what I see when I look at their relationship.